I'm not going to bother with an intro. I think the microphone is really overdriven. I really do get the feeling it's overdriven. I'm going to see if I can do something about it. Something that's really bothering me about this microphone is that it used to come up as a Yeti, and now it just comes up as an advanced USB audio device. It's not an advanced USB audio device, it's a Yeti, so I need to listen back to this and see what it's like. It's a Yeti, so I need to listen back to this and see what it's like. It's a bit loud, isn't it? I don't know, I'm gonna have to leave it about there and hope that it's not hot garbage. It shouldn't be. Switch over to the game tab. Couldn't get the live chat to pop up, so I'm gonna try to do it now by doing a test. Hello. Why is the stream all ruggedy? Advanced audio abominable snowman. It's not the snowball, it's the Yeti. Oh, why am I getting like intense video lag on the stream? Is that happening for everybody, or is it just my playback? Are we losing frames on Coco the Bandicoot's running animation? Because I think we are. I'm not dropping any frames. I think XSplit is killing frames for some reason. And it's the typical thing that XSplit would do. I'm curious. Yeah, there seems to be a dropping of frames going on. What if I set it to 144? Yeah, no, I'm still getting a dropping of frames, which means... Is it my playback? Is it just my playback on the laptop doing it? It could just be my playback. I'm going to do a double check on my phone. See if the playback on my phone is also hot garbage or not. the YouTube app just died. Typical. Try YTG then. Starting today, new channel subscriptions made on YouTube Gaming and YouTube will be shared with each other. I thought they were to begin with. Stop confusing me with unnecessary pop-ups. Okay, I was losing frames on the laptop playback, but my phone's playback is fine. So I am going to assume then that the stream is working fine and it's just my laptop being a toss. Gonna try and get on-screen chat up for myself. Pop out chat. Bingo. I've got something. So, welcome, Blank Knight. I'm Mikey Vlogs. Hi, welcome. So, this stream, I'm gonna stream until around 6 o'clock, because the next batch of Pokemon episodes are up on Twitch, and I want to watch them at 6 o'clock. Basically, this is much like in the same vein as the live stream I did 3 weeks ago. This is an update stream on my current situation. As you can tell, I'm in a much better mood than I was last time. The reason is that I now have a job lined up. So I am back into the world of employment with my induction to my new job on Tuesday. I've been waiting on doing anything major with my YouTube channel until I was back in employment, you know. So I haven't worked on a Sushi Byte since then, or any video scripts or anything in general. I've been fucking about with a Sharp X86K emulator for a possible Sushi Bytes on that machine, because it's interesting stuff. But generally speaking, I haven't done anything related to my YouTube channel, or any of the channels or anything that I'm involved with, in the past 3 weeks. I haven't done any writing for Random Access in the past 3 weeks. I've basically done nothing outside of looking for work, watching Pokemon on Twitch, and playing Yakuza Kiwami 2. I mean, that's basically what I've been up to for the past 3 weeks. I've had a ton of job interviews. I've handed my CV in several different places. Oh, do I get to pick an answer of something? I don't know. Can I just play the demo? This is one of those disaster games. Just let me play. PlayStation 4 Plus. What? Oh, I like the... Oh, I get to choose what my character looks like. There's not much point in it in a demo, I'm sure. So I appreciate the customization options, but they're probably not extremely relevant in a demo sense. To be honest, if you were doing more than that, the job center would moan at you if they found out you were. What, if I was doing more than looking for a job? Yeah. Well, the job center agreement that I signed said you must look for work for at least 16 hours a week, which is what I've been doing, at least 16 hours a week. So really, I haven't gone against any sort of agreement that I've signed up to. I've been going to interviews. I've had so many interviews, and multiple on single days. In the past 3 weeks, I've done a ton of interviews. And I felt they all went well. On Monday, I had 2 interviews, and I also put my CV in 2 places that were hiring. And about 30 minutes after the last interview on Monday, I got a job offer from the place where I had the last interview. I held off saying straight away that I wanted to go with them because I was waiting on Tesco and DW Fitness to get back to me. Tesco wanted me, but they couldn't offer me more than 8 hours, and Wilco have offered me 12, so I'm going with Wilco. They can guarantee me 12 hours. Yay, disaster! So this is one of those disaster games where disasters happen and you have to survive them. I think there's an earthquake and there's a tsunami and some other stuff. What were these games released as outside of Japan? I think one was called Raw Danger. I think it's that series. So Raw Danger, and there are a couple of others on PlayStation platforms. Raw Danger rings a bell anyway. But I wasn't expecting to have all these options that I could pick. As far as I understood it, this is a demo, and yet there seems to be tons of options. I'm not sure what they do. Of course I don't. They're in Japanese. I can't read Japanese yet. Yet being the... can't be bothered to finish that thought. It's too much work, the words left me. I was kind of hoping this would be an interactive loading screen, like I could press buttons. But no, it's not. Okay. It's on like Monkey Kong. Operative word, thank you. You're a star, blank. 大丈夫か? Ah! Nani? Oh, do I have to... LOL. My name is LOL. Hayaku! I mean, it's a pretty game, but does it really need that motion blur? And also, that fucking god-awful 5 frames a second frame rate. I mean, seriously. Oh, wow, this is jank. Can I run? Yes, I can. I think. Like, I'm meant to be like an office lady, right? Would they ever let an office lady in... Oh, I was kind of hoping I could get under the skirt. Would they ever let an office lady in Japan dye her hair bright yellow? You know, bleach her hair bright yellow. Like, isn't the whole thing there that everybody's got to have black or brown hair? They have to wear formal suits. They're not allowed to have any sort of individuality. Oh. Something fell down over there. There's really no excuse for this. Developers, seriously, there are scripts that you can install in Unreal Engine 4 to, like, make your game run better on PlayStation 4. This game runs at, like, what is this, like, 5 seconds per frame? I know, it runs alright when there's no post-processing effects on screen. Let's see if I can do that again. There was a place where I could get the camera and there was no post-processing effects. I can't get it to repeat now. But I reckon that's what's slowing it down, is all that dust and stuff. All that haze and that fog. She's just gone Super Saiyan. She's like Launch. She sneezed and then her hair turned blonde. Excuse me, coming through. It just runs worse indoors. Do you think that's the reflection? Do you think that's the reflective surfaces making this game run shit? Reflective surfaces. It's like, help! I need someone to tow my car. You tow your car. Reflective surfaces. Wonder if I can get anywhere. Excuse me, sir. Someone trapped? Yeah, someone trapped. I'm just running around like, I need to get to work. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, gosh. So what is it? Is it an earthquake? Is it aliens? Seriously, any human could climb up on top of that. Could just put your hands there and climb. The more realistic you make your game, the more likely I am to call out when you can't climb something that's obviously very easy to climb. If I myself, in my size and shape, could get up there, then an office lady can, you know? I'm assuming an office lady is a bit more nimble and able-bodied than I am. Into the clothing store. Ooh, what's this? A backpack of some kind. Way! I got a backpack! Now, if this game actually lets you loot things, that'd be pretty cool. But I bet you it won't let me loot things. What's this? A better compass? No. Realism is relative. You want to get away with less realism, make your game look less realistic. Yeah, it's a trade-off, isn't it? The more realistic looking you make your game, the more I would expect your game to act realistically. But then again, Metal Gear Solid... Metal Gear Solid... Metal Gear Soliloquy. Metal Gear Solid looks realistic, but then, you know... You've got giant robot mechas in the 80s, so... You can't really judge based on a game's realistic visuals that it might actually be a realistic game. Hello, Gino. What is this? You can read Japanese, seeing as you're Gino. It's this. And Gino won't be in Smash. I'm not going to call it with any degree of certainty because I can't, but Gino won't be in Smash. Well, let's put it this way. The leak I've seen looks fake as fuck. Oh no, he dropped his lunch. Eat it off the floor, you sad old man. Look at all these options! Kind of wish I knew what I was meant to do, though. Fire! Let's run into it! That was smart. Okay. I assure you I don't really run into fire in real life. Maybe I can push like a car or something to use as a platform. No, but I can experience a great amount of slowdown from all the smoke. Yeah, worried about dropping your lunch. Like, excuse me, there's an earthquake? What are you so depressed about? You've dropped your lunch. Big deal. Very shortly everybody will be eating each other anyway, so... Just hold on, you might be able to get like a leg or something. Wonderful. Really immersive. Splendid. So I have no idea what to do, so I'm probably going to stop playing this in a minute. That's the problem with having to bash my head against... Oh! Progress! Bashing my head against progress! Jumping into fire is how I got my superpowers. It allowed me to phase through things. Sure. Let's go with that. Sumimasen! Let's see, maybe Word Lens can help. Okay, Word Lens. Don't fail me. You can do it. Best? Blue Beth Leia? Be no is happen. Don't purr to mind. Blue best, feel seen may somewhere. Don't panic, was I, or question mark, ask and calm. With that in trouble is, people profitable can well, and unintentionally. Gee, thank you. Thank you, Google Word Lens. I'm gonna go with, people can profitably. Oh god, there's more. Honto ni? Honto desu ka? Nani? No, I'm giving up on this. Giving up on this. I'm gonna go do some premium adventure in Yakuza Kiwami 2. Sexual adventures with a lizard. Oh, with a squid. Sexual adventures with a squid. Sounds familiar. Sounds like 85% of all hentai. Ah, sono koto da. So I want to talk about an idea I had. I'm not going to reveal its name just yet, just so nobody swoops in and and sweeps it up. But I got an idea. I recently came into possession of tons of anime DVDs. And Japanese movies and all this stuff. So I'm thinking, help, I'm having problems with a natural disaster. I was fucked a squid, it was great. I can imagine that. I've got this idea that I am going to do reviews of anime. Anime movies, Japanese movies. Sort of like a sit down and explain to the camera what the movie was all about and then give my impressions. Basically, I did a thing a very long time ago called a relaxed review. And I'm thinking about doing it for basically anime movies, anime series, Japanese movies. And I've got tons of material to draw from. Like, absolutely tons of things to draw from. So what I'm going to do is present some examples, or rather, go through every... God, Christ! Ugh! Every interesting DVD that I recently picked up. Hello, ERB, how's job hunting? I got some good news on that front. I start my new job on Tuesday. Well, I have my induction on Tuesday. And I get paid for my induction as well. Super exciting. It's a step left more than a step forward. It's exactly the same kind of job that I was doing previously. But I'm just glad to be back in employment again. Mikey L. Oh my god, do I try? I did pick a thumbnail that would get people in. So, interesting examples, because I picked up tons of cool anime DVDs. Oh, maybe I should worry about the fact that there are enemies walking around town. So the first one off the top of my head, and probably the first thing that I'm going to watch, is Martian Successor Nadesico. This looks absolutely super cool. So I'm probably going to watch this first. The Earth, its moon, and its Martian colonies are under alien attack. But the war against the Jovian lizards has, so far, been nothing short of a series of disasters. Includes the complete 26-episode TV series and the Gekai Genjar 3 OVA with remastered video, plus the Prince of Darkness motion picture. Basically, I walked into a charity shop in Canterbury. One that usually doesn't have anything interesting. So I walked in there thinking, you know, this isn't going to be... There isn't going to be anything interesting because there never is. And I look on the shelf and it's fucking loaded with anime DVDs. From shelf end to shelf end, 3 shelves, there's tons of anime DVDs just slotted in all the others. So I picked them all out. And in the end, there was about 35 items. Most of them box sets or compilations, right? Some of them Blu-ray. But still dirt cheap. So, those 35 items, if I took them to the till, they would have cost me £85. But because of a promotion on in the charity shop at the time, they were £47.50. So, I did some looking up online, and you know the import prices on Amazon aren't anything sensible to go by. But looking at the import prices on Amazon, it would have cost me £880 to import all of these from America. Now, of course, that's ridiculous. You know, they're not worth that, but the fact of the matter is, I made a crazy good saving on all those anime DVDs, especially considering a lot of these are box sets that are £20 or £30 each, and I was picking them up £3 or £4, and then they were in this reduction anyway. Fucking hell. I got so much cool stuff. And this Martian Successor Nadesico is probably the first thing that I'm going to watch. It's the first one on my list anyway. It's either this or I'll watch... There was another interesting box set. I'm going to have to find a place to put all this stuff. Because I'm taking it out of the neat bag that I put together. But there was another box set that I specifically wanted to talk about. Ah, yes. The other particularly interesting find was Cutie Honey. The complete series. From 1972, I think? (1973). Created by Go Nagai. Or Nagai. The creator of Devilman. I mentioned Cutie Honey in my review, my Sushi Bites episode on Little Witching Mischiefs. God damn. Yeah, the 1973 TV series, remastered. American DVD, imported from America, and this one had a price tag of £3 in the charity shop. I could not believe it. And then you factor in the reduced cost because of the promotion that was on in there. I'm going to go back in there because I get the feeling that they might have more anime DVDs out back that they didn't put out because they didn't have the shelf space. I got Gundam, the complete series, Collection 1. I get the feeling that there is definitely going to be a Collection 2. That doesn't sound like the name of an anime, Gino. Robotech. I'm kind of disappointed that Robotech wasn't amongst the DVDs in the charity shop. There was Pat Labor, which I'm happy to have obtained, because that looks sweet. Ooh, new Komaki pupils to defeat. Hogushi Kaikan, down here. Robotech is on Netflix. There's a lot of anime that's on Netflix in America, but not in the UK. I'm not keen on giving Netflix any money, for various reasons. It's not just because of some of the things that they give money to, but also just in general, Netflix, I buy a Netflix subscription, right? And then I can never find anything to watch on Netflix. For a Netflix subscription to be worth it, I got to be watching stuff on Netflix the whole time for it to be worth it. Well, they just pay for the license to show some things in some countries and not others. I could use a VPN, and I do have access to a VPN. But VPNs are not exactly the fastest thing. So I could fake my country as America, but I'd still have to, you know, wait 3/4 of an hour for something to stream. Definitely not worth it. I'm very curious as to what this is you're talking about. Because obviously an anime called Fat Albert doesn't exist, but I'm curious all the same. I wonder what I could do some clan creator stuff while I'm talking about my future plans with the channel. I'm sort of thinking like a podcast-style format for these relaxed sort of anime reviews. I've got the name for the show, but I don't want to reveal it because I don't want anybody to swoop in and take it, because it hasn't been used yet by anybody. Which on the internet means, you know, if you give it away, it'll be used by someone immediately. Ooh, your provider offered you a VPN. Which country is the VPN... Which country is the VPN based in? Oh, right, I see. So you're making a Cory in the house joke. Haha, funny. Just because of that one time it was mistakenly listed as an anime. Gee, what a quality sage joke. Do you want to, you know, come up with something fresh? Wild avocado burger. I'm full already. There's no point eating here. Yeah, Hulu won't let you stream from it in the UK. And services like Crunchyroll have a much better selection of shows in America than they do in the UK. And then there's that service that combines like Crunchyroll and Funimation. It's basically the ultimate anime streaming service, and you can't use it in the UK. Chashu men. Sounds good. Let's have ramen and chashu men. For the love of ramen. Suppose I should do clan creator stuff. Clan creator stuff sounds like a safe bet. Gonna skip all the cutscenes, because clan creator plot lines and hostess club plot lines, they bore the hell out of me. It's not the main game, so why should I care? Funimation even blocked trailers in the UK, that's correct. They do. They don't even want you seeing what you can't see. And there was a YouTube channel that had all the Gundam episodes on it, and it was licensed by whoever it was who owned Gundam. Was it Toei? So it was this official Gundam channel, and then Goku will be in Smash Ultimate. There was this official Gundam channel, and then the channel disappeared. It had every episode from like the main Gundam series, the original Gundam series, and then it disappeared. Just completely gone. And that was it. Alright, so the VPN is based in the US. That's fine. That's good. You don't want a VPN based in... correlation and causation are not the same thing, Gino. If one thing is in something else, that does not mean that something else will be in the other. I love your ludicrous argument, but it doesn't work. It's correlation, not causation. It's a shit argument, and you know it's a shit argument. You don't want a VPN based in the UK. Because of... Or Europe in general, but especially the UK. Because the Snoopers Charter allows the law to keep information on anybody on any UK-based VPN. So there is no security. If you were using a VPN for security, you would never, ever use one based in the UK. Goku will never be in Smash because he is an anime character and nothing more. Yes, Sakurai did say that. And how many times has Sakurai gone back on his word? There will be no more characters. And then out comes 5 more characters. If you're taking the word of Sakurai to be the word of God, you would be much better off taking the words in the Bible to be the words of God. I'm not saying that you shouldn't put your trust in a single book, but I'm saying that over several generations that book has been rewritten and retranslated by hundreds of thousands of people. It's impossible to know the full message. Ridley is too big. K. Rool is too big. Perfect example. I understand, Pooper, how vehemently you believe that Goku won't be in Smash Brothers, but there's more to it than simply him being an anime character. If the desire is there, there is a chance. I'm pretty sure that he would have been popular in the polls. Hell, I voted for him. Now, you could say that that's a wasted vote because there'll never be anime characters in Smash Brothers, and that's fine. But it's not a wasted vote if loads of people said it, you know? If enough people want something, and enough people ask for it, they will get it. If enough people ask for Goku in Smash Brothers, they will get it. ERB, what's up, my dude? Just having another one of these streams where I sort of update everybody on what's going on in regards to my channel and videos and streams. Long story short, I am now back in employment. I restart employment on Tuesday. I have my induction with my new employer then. It's not a step forwards, it's a step sideways, but I'm just happy to be to be back in employment and not be on job seekers any longer and that kind of thing. So I'm very pleased about that development. And recently I made a huge splurge, and I don't mean in my trousers, though I was incredibly excited. I made a huge splurge on anime DVDs, and I'm looking to do a feature where I review anime DVDs and movies, Japanese movies, Asian film, that kind of thing. Because I love that kind of shit. The first time I watched Tetsuo the Iron Man, it scarred me for life, and I want to share that pain with everyone else. Right. Right, can't upgrade anything else. Missions! Protect Majima Construction Sotenbori. Okay. Yosh. Yeah, the argument, of course, being that Goku doesn't originate from a video game. ERB review Fooly Cooly. I'm pretty sure I have Fooly Cooly on DVD somewhere. If not, I would get a hold of it, I think. Fooly Cooly, I watched it when I was younger. It's a very peculiar show. I remember it doing some weird things. I'm pretty sure at one point it turned into South Park animation style for no particular reason. It's one of those shows. I also remember in episode 1 all the characters acting like they were actors and a shot had finished and they were talking about being actors in an anime or something along those lines. I don't quite remember it. I just remember it being very weird, that show. And I wouldn't mind watching it again, especially seeing as there's the 2 new Fooly Cooly seasons out. The sequel and the spin-off that are around this year. So if it's just one truck I gotta protect, then I really don't have to move anybody anywhere. Except Majima to pick up all this money. Why am I having trouble picking up money? Makes no sense. Anyway. Don't need to focus much on this mission then. If it's just one target I have to defend and everybody's standing there, then I shouldn't have much problem unless they spawn in some RPG guys to shoot rockets. While I don't really have to focus too much, I'm gonna find some more interesting examples of stuff that I found in the charity shop. So, okay, I've heard of this. I picked up Mazinger Z. Oh, yes. Both boxes of these, the 2 complete box sets. The original Super Robot Classic on DVD at last. Anybody in significant trouble? This guy. Keep an eye on him. Suppose we'll have the defense power as well in a second. While I'm reading the box. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog was originally going to be teen rated. I also found out something interesting recently through the Game Hut YouTube channel, that apparently the original Bionicle was aiming for a teen rating, and if it had stayed a first-person shooter, it would have potentially gotten a mature rating. And there's no way LEGO would have let them put out a game with a mature rating. Koji Kabuto's grandfather has discovered 2 resources. Oh, Red Man's down. Oh, he's a boss. That's alright. Photon light energy and the ultra-impregnable Super Alloy Z. However, Dr. Kabuto's research is abruptly cut off when the evil Dr. Hell sends his trusted lieutenant, the bisected Baron Ashura, to assassinate him. Koji, now orphaned along with his younger brother Shiro, swear revenge using Dr. Kabuto's last and greatest invention, the Super Mazinger Z. A lot of this stuff is Go Nagai, I've noticed. If Shadow isn't an Echo Fighter, it would be so dumb. I mean, he obviously should be an Echo Fighter. It makes the most sense. And we haven't seen him confirmed for Assist Trophy yet. So it just makes sense. Where's Majima? Oh, excellent. Right next to him. Dragon Twister, this son of a bitch. It didn't actually do much damage there. It just makes sense for Shadow to be an Echo Fighter. Oh, one of my teammates is down! No, I should be paying more attention. That's what it is. Slow everyone down as well. Tranquilo, Ascendayo. Wave 5? Wave 5. It would be nice if they gave Shadow guns, but let's be real. Solid Snake, the man who uses guns, has just explosive weapons. And you know why he has just explosive weapons. It's because guns are bad, but explosives are a-okay. Where's that goddamn fucking 4th Chaos Emerald? I would love an uncut Shadow the Hedgehog. It's really not too much to ask. But I think Sega looks at Shadow the Hedgehog, the game, and goes, oh, this was a disaster. The same way that they look at Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 and go, this is bad for our shareholders. We're never referencing this game ever again, you know. Well, I didn't suck too badly. From what I understand, Cory in the House was essentially like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And I don't just mean because the cast was mostly, you know. I also mean that it was a show to appeal to young people to talk about pressing social matters. That was a shit performance. But I got 120 certificates to spend. I'm sure it did. I'm pretty sure Fresh Prince of Bel-Air had one as well. Like, some little kid got hold of a gun, and Will Smith was like, ah, hell no! You know. That's so Raven. What's all this about the guy from Nickelodeon? Do I have money to upgrade my van? Yes, I do. And upgrade it again. Nicely. Training Majima. Majima. Oh, can't afford him. Naito. Yeah, Dan Schneider. It's interesting. I had heard about it, but then I watched the video by Blame It on George, and it's interesting because he didn't really present a yes this happened or no it didn't happen. He just presented the facts as they were. And it was a lot more interesting. And it's very easy at that point to come to a conclusion based on the facts. Yeah, this guy was a horrible piece of work. Incredibly easy based on the facts. Yo, ERB, I had no idea you were streaming. Shit, Sushi's found us. Abort! Abort! How's it going, Sushi? I've heard of Chris Farley. I only know the name because he was in a Kanye West lyric. That's how I know of him. It's the Streets of Rage. So just to give an update to Sushi who came in, I've been given a job offer. I've taken it. I am back in employment from Tuesday, essentially. I'm pretty sure I still have to go to the job centre Friday morning. As per my original job seekers agreement, as far as I understand it, but apart from that, it's success. I don't really have to look for work anymore. I still am, until I'm officially signed off. And yes, Badass of Canterbury, I will be working in Canterbury again. Not all that far from where I was last working. Yes, Sushi, it is. I've accepted their job offer. Don't like the layout of their store all too much. Not too keen on how their warehouse is set out. But you take what you can get. It just means it's going to be an extra challenge to have to lug things up and down an elevator, but each shop is set up in a different way. Even though we had front loading at Pound World, which was awful, at the very least our warehouse was essentially on the same floor as the main shop, which meant that it wasn't too difficult stocking the store and sorting out stock. God, 10 waves! I've just realised this mission is 10 waves. You can tell the difference between a T-bone by sticking your head up a butcher's ass, but wouldn't you rather take his word for it? What? I don't know, I'm not too keen on sticking my head up a butcher's ass. Yeah, Wilco is essentially a home essentials store. That's what they sell. Around this time of year, they do a great deal of sales in back-to-school related stuff. Stationery, printing paper, that kind of thing. The original job posting was just for someone to temporarily deal with that sort of the extra pressure that comes from this time of year and back to school stock, but it could turn into a lot more than just that. So I think the progression opportunities are very good. Once I'm back in employment properly, that's when I can get back into making videos again. I've got my passport forms filled out. I finally have a reference for my passport and my photos signed. So all I have to do now is send the passport forms off, which I'm going to do next week. And then once I have a passport, I can get a provisional driver's license. And once I've got a provisional driver's license, I can get an actual driver's license. So long-term goals are driver's license, passport, driver's license, full driver's license. And with Canterbury being a huge city, there's bound to be Japanese lessons that I can take somewhere. Probably up the uni. Copic markers. There is a place in Canterbury that sells Copic markers, I think. There's an art store, actually not far from Wilco. But Copic markers are expensive. I would honestly say if... Oh my god! Majima's dead! Godspeed Majima. Well, if Majima is dead, there's really not much I can do now. There's no way I can win this. But I'll do my best. You'd actually be better off like buying cheap Chinese knockoff Copic markers of somewhere like Wish. Just because they'll be cheaper. But then they'll take 3 to 4 weeks to arrive, so... You'd have to be able to wait for them to arrive from China or Taiwan or Sri Lanka or wherever they're going to come from. Copic markers are great, and the knockoff markers don't even compare, but when it comes to price, the knockoff markers definitely compare. Okay, let's get some defense and some slowdown in here. Canterbury is awesome. I'm not lying when I say it's an awesome place. I do like Canterbury. But like everywhere, it has its positives and its negatives, of course. Really bothering me here is that nobody is actually running up to fight the Grenadiers. They'd much rather stand in place and get blown up. Oh, more Grenadiers. Hate these. And more enemies are appearing too. This is ridiculous. This is too much. I can't take this. Oh my god! People at the van! Slow down! Slow down! Oh no, 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 no! No! Slinky! Well, shit. These side missions piss me off. They're nowhere near as much fun as they were in Yakuza 6. You have to keep fighting in them over and over and over again and grind them. How can a 2-star mission be harder than a 4-star mission? Fuck this minigame, I'm out. I'm gonna see what the Colosseum can do for me. I'm gonna Colosseum what that Colosseum can do. Yeah, even that bloody annoying Cheers side mission was more fun. And that's saying something. Let's pop down to Shangri-La and enter the Colosseum. Enter a tournament. Rising Wind Tournament. Lawless Tournament. No match details. I got a theory. And my theory is that I can take the effects of a soda into the Colosseum with me. I'm going to try it. Got some pink lemonade here. I'm going to see if I can take the effect of the pink lemonade into the battle with me. Yes, I can! Haha! I can only really do this for 1 or 2 fights before it will run out. Yeah, I've definitely taken the effects of the soda into the match with me. Look at that knockback when I punched him in the face. Hey, I used to work at one of those terrible pound shops. Oh no! It's Patriarch Gondawara. He's the guy I tweeted about. The Yakuza... the Yakuza guy who wears a diaper and a pacifier and pretends to be a baby for kicks. Let's get him down. He's creepy. Yeah, the side mission was funny though. The side mission where you fight him was funny. Iron Fist Sakai. Dead. I can take the effect of the sodas in with me. That means that this shit will be so easy. I've still got some soda effects left, so I'm just going to carry them into the next tournament. Oh! Yeah, this guy. The lumberjack. I think I had to fight him as part of the story, actually. Ninja. Now, I fought a ninja in the game, didn't I? That's not the guy I fought, but... yeah, he's wearing white instead of purple. The ninjas I was fighting in the story mode were purple. The worst thing is that they dodge all your moves. They're carrying weapons in. I didn't realise you could use weapons in the arena. Not that I need to. You're feeling enthusiastic. That I like to hear. Let's finish it off with a charged move. Boom! That's good. With one lot of soda, I can get 2 rounds of the Colosseum done. That's nice. Or rather, 2 battles. Not 2 rounds. Nourishment of the Sea King. Right, so I'll back out. Heal up. Use another soda. Matzo, welcome! Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Another pink lemonade to boost up my attack. And then we'll fight in the Tempest tournament. Oh, the Red Destructor, Red Man. He was one of the bosses in the Clan Creator mode. Smack. Bang. Crash. What's going on? Not much. What's going on with you? I am back in employment starting Tuesday. That's what's going on here. And I bought a shit ton of anime DVDs recently. And I'm going to turn them around into content for my YouTube channel. Like, I haven't actually asked if anime reviews is something you guys would watch. You would watch it, right? Reviews of anime? Especially, like, vintage stuff. I'm sure you would. Like, the original Gundam and Cutie Honey and Mazinger Z and all that sort of stuff. You'd watch that, right? Good, good. Then it's settled. I'm doing it. Tokusatsu reviews. I do need to review Winspector. I got back into Winspector. My next episode is 25. I forgot how much I loved it. Basically, after the Pokemon movie on Saturday... No, on Sunday? It was Sunday that Twitch played the Pokemon movie. After the Pokemon movie, my laptop was set up to the TV. It was like, it would be a waste just to unplug my laptop now. So I put on Winspector. And I watched some Winspector instead. If I can land a few more hits on this guy, I can charge up to Extreme. Yes, yes. Now we're talking. Dead. Winspector's great. The way you'd written that, Matzo, it started like a Kanye West lyric. School started. GCSEs. But I'm in a class for recording. Pocari Sweat. Tastes lemony. I see. Well, if it tasted like sweat, if it tasted like schoolgirl sweat, there would probably be a lot of businessmen that would. Oh, there's a tiger in the Colosseum. Okay. This is a fun development. Oh, I missed it with the shotgun. I can't believe this. I missed it with the shotgun. Okay. Oh. Can I use items in the Colosseum? No. Don't have access to the pause menu. Oh, gosh. And how many health bars does this tiger have? Like 17? The effect of the soda has worn off. When it attacks me, I set on fire. When the floor lights up, I set on fire. When we collide, we come together. Fucking dead. On fire again. I'm not gonna win this one. Well, somehow I got through that one, but there's no way I've got the health to fight the rest. Wait, I know this guy. He's another Japanese pro wrestler as well. I think he was in Yakuza 6's thingy-majigger mode. Yeah, same. I feel like I'm on the cusp of getting something now. Is that a white tiger? It would have to be another tiger, wouldn't it? Of course. At least it doesn't have 17 life bars like the other one did. Tekene wa dekinesu. Fire! It electrocutes me on touch. It electrocutes me on touch. Bad kitty. Why does it electrocute me on touch? This isn't Pokemon. That's on Twitch. In an hour. Oh. Okay. About time. Zoom out a bit so I can see what I'm doing. Dead. There's no way my ultimate will last long enough. Yeah, dead. Oh well. Oh, I still get experience points for getting to the finals. Okay. That's not too bad then. Yeah, that kitty is absolute hacks. Can't remember where it is I go to repair weapons. That's if I can in this game. I know you could in Yakuza 3. It's hella expensive. Oh, joining me at Majima Construction. Pokemon anime on Twitch. Like streaming the Pokemon show. 15 episodes a day, and they repeat them more than once. Check it out, it's on Twitch Presents. Recruit 20 employees. Right. Stats. I've almost maxed out my heat gauge. What can I afford? Lotus Golden Wall. Allows you to block blades and bullets. Lotus Impenetrable Body. In extreme heat mode, you won't even stagger. Yes. Essence of Lotus Spear, yes. Defense, yes. That's not too bad. Right. Inventory. Let's take some Muscle Soda into the match. Because that's the highest amount of damage. The skybox is broke. Oh, nice. Yep, completely licensed. The Pokemon anime on there is... They're allowed to show it. Do you think a company like Twitch would show it without permission? The man with the iron fist, Masao Yanagi. Okay. Let's see how an iron fist copes with being spun. Oh, dead. Veronica Taylor. The voice of Ash Ketchum, right? The original voice of Ash Ketchum. I know her for something in Sonic X, but I can't remember what. Tails, maybe? Who did Veronica Taylor do the voice of then? It was somebody in Sonic X. It's a shame I don't quite remember who. Nagafuchi the Skanda. What's a Skanda? He's not scandally clad. Oh, this is like a Dead or Alive arena, isn't it? With all the electrical components on the walls. I'm not thinking about the first season. I'm thinking about the first season. Maybe it was just general voices in the first season. Oh, he's gotten used to me grabbing him now. He knows it's coming. Oh, you shit biscuit. Come on, then. Yeah, he's gotten used to me throwing him now. I can't throw him anymore. It's a shame, because throwing enemies is my thing. It's kind of what I do. Yeah. Get back in a bit. Be back in a bit. I finish at 6. Keep that in mind. I can safely say that King K. Rool is not in this game. He should be. Of course, King K. Rool should be in every game. Oh, wasn't this guy in Yakuza 6's Clan Creator Mode as well? I remember his face. Yeah, he was part of the 10 Cozy team. Because the KO from Kojima, I think. Yeah, I finished at 6. Yeah, less than an hour. Because the Pokemon episodes start up again at 6 o'clock on Twitch. So, that's what I'm doing with my time at the moment, is looking for work and watching Pokemon. Free-for-all! Okay. Will you be back after Pokemon? Probably not. Even though I've got a job lined up, I still need to be looking for work, as far as my job seekers agreement is concerned. So, I still need to dedicate some time to that today. Of course, I'll be doing... Also, you say after Pokemon, considering that it's 15 episodes of 20 minutes each, 22 minutes each, I think it would be too late for me to stream at that point. Gary Buster Holmes, the one and only. Smack. Smack. Oh, I like these free-for-alls. The others do most of the fighting for me. Watching back and forth, I do have to pay attention to Pokemon, because there is a Pokemon catching mechanic on Twitch while the episodes are on, where you have to pay attention and catch Pokemon. So it is more involved than just watching. They're on Orange Islands now, which is interesting because I haven't seen all of Orange Islands. And then once we get to the Johto League, there is so much of that I haven't seen. And then past that, I've basically seen nothing besides a few episodes of X and Y and a few episodes of Sun and Moon. Yeah. So right now it's in stuff I've mostly seen, but it won't be that way forever. As the marathon goes on, there will be a lot of stuff I don't know. Jujutsu. Have I fought the Jujutsu user yet? Gensho Kawauchi. This is the guy I had to fight. This is the guy I have to fight for a side mission. Makes sense that he'd be able to counter all my throws, given the context for him being here. He's gonna get no mercy from me. Can't hide your secrets from me. Yeah. And more. More. Ah, fucked it up. Still killed him. Nice one. I had to beat that guy for a side mission, so I can activate that now. Holo, welcome. Pokemon is all good until you get to the end of Frontier, then Sinnoh is just okay. Best Wishes is worse still, yep, I've heard. So that's another side mission complete. Nice. Toying with the idea of getting back into the X-Files. Keep an eye on Amazon during the Black Friday deals, because the X-Files box set DVD can get very cheap during that time. And it's the best way to watch X-Files. It's this giant plastic box and it's just loaded with DVDs. Technically, Best Wishes is just the name of the end of Black and White. Wasn't it called Best Wishes in Japan the whole time? I'm probably wrong. I'm wrong about most things. Black Friday, yeah, after Thanksgiving. It's the Friday after Thanksgiving. And usually Amazon tends to cut the price of the X-Files DVDs at that time. Like, usually you can get them really cheap. Aha, Yanagi. Ooh, he's a super rare. I might have to equip him. Are there any others? Gary Buster Holmes. I want to equip him as well. Can't wait till Friday. What's happening Friday? Something special happening Friday? Oh, don't tell me I have to go all the way back to Sotenburi to complete this quest. Oh, PlayStation 4 Spider-Man. Graphical downgrade Spider-Man. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. There was a graphical downgrade. Does that mean the game is going to be bad? No. If it means that the game runs better, it's going to be good. Do you think your workplace is going to be crowded? During back to school, yes. Retail isn't the busy horse that it used to be. It's not going to get as busy as my old workplace used to be. That's for sure. Pretty confident on that one. The Legend of the Cabaret Killer. Sounds fake to me. Il Eugene. Let's do Il Eugene while I'm here. Go to Kanrai. So this is Kiwami 2. Yes, I'm in Premium Adventure. I've already beaten the story. It's essentially Yakuza 6 again, even down to the same camera functionality and selfies. It's exactly the same upgrade system. I mean, it's laid out a little differently, but it's still, you're still spending the same kind of equipment, the same kind of stat points. What is Majima Construction? Majima Construction is the clan creator, essentially. Instead of clan creator being... how did Pound World work? I've always wondered how. What do you mean, how did it work? In what sense? We go to Earth Angel now? I want Lady Men. Yeah, let's go. Let's go see the Lady Men. Right. What is the safest way to avoid... Oh gosh. We're gonna have to go all the way around the Champion District. Fucking hell. Okay, it's fine. Take a... right. How did they sell everything at £1? When they originally opened, they did sell most items at £1. But as As the economy started to sag and things like sugar tax came in, it wasn't feasible to sell everything for £1 anymore. So over time that did change. It wasn't long before we were selling multi-price items, and once we were taken over by the big American giant... Well, no, because there's nothing about the name Pound World that explicitly says, mind you, explicitly says that everything is a pound. That is an assumption people make based on Poundland selling items for £1. If you go into any Poundland store nowadays, you're not going to find all items for £1. Yeah, and think about Pound Stretcher. It's a very good example, thank you. Pound Stretcher, they're stretching the pound. Everything is more than £1. You know, where are these fans? The problem is they're putting these fans everywhere where I need them not to be. All I want is to get Il Eugene to the champion district. Your local Pound Stretcher burnt down. Well, yeah, if you understand a pound shop to be a cheap shop, to not necessarily sell everything for £1, then there's really no reason why Pound Stretcher would be any different than Poundland. You won't go into a Poundland these days and find everything for £1. You won't. So to explain what I'm doing on this side quest, I've got a Korean pop star that I'm trying to guide around Kamurocho, and I have to avoid his superfans, who are obsessed with him and will stop and try to get his autograph. And everywhere he wants to visit is a place like a... Well, we're about to go to the Ladyboy Cafe, and I had to take him to the adult movie theatre. You get the idea. Everything he wants to go see is pervy. Yeah, Pound Stretcher used to sell a lot of real stuff, and then at a certain point they just stopped and just started selling fake stuff instead. I'm not really sure what happened. I guess the Chinese stuff was just cheaper to buy in and sell. Angel! You're so pretty, Midori-chan. This is like paradise for me. Oh, you flatter you. You're not so bad yourself, big boy. I could just eat you up. Om nom nom. Oh my god. Oh. Very thick ramen. Senryo Avenue. Alright. Why does he want to go for very thick ramen? I'm curious. Senryo Avenue. Oh, right. Yeah, of course. I know the place. Those are two people by the exit of the Champion District. Oh, gosh. They're making this deliberately complicated. Yes, the Gears of War knockoffs. I remember those. That was officially the beginning of the end for Pound Stretcher. people at the end of this street as well. I'm sick of walking around. I'm going to be cautious. Monitor my my route carefully. Il Eugene can catch up with me. I just hate that I have to go all over town for these side missions. Well, there are some bootleg anime figurines on Wish, and they actually look pretty decent. And the reviews say that they're pretty decent. Been looking at some Gintama figures, and it's going to cost me 20 quid to buy these knockoffs, and apparently they're just as good as the real deal. That happens, Sushi. I understand. YouTube can be like that. Come on, Il Eugene. Catch up. We'll go this way, and then somebody will appear at the end of the street, just to fuck with me. They're not close enough to cause Il Eugene any problems. Okay! For the very thick ramen, Il Eugene. Nothing like the German bootleg Dragon Ball Z figures Masako X found. Welcome, Paper! Soy's been streaming Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, or 1,000 Frights, or whatever it is. The one that we did the commentary on. Oh, I get it! Il Eugene. Illusion. Illusion. Oh, God. If you come to Korea, I show you all best places. Many sexy videos. Many girly men. Please tell me I get to fight them. Yes! Do I get to fight them? No, I don't. Everybody says that. Joel, Vinesauce Skeletor, he says the same thing. Like, every time he comes back from Japan. It's like, I miss Japan. Joel from Vinesauce has been doing some excellent streams recently. 3D Movie Maker. That shit was my childhood. I would stream it myself, but I wouldn't want to be called a copycat. I don't know why I care so much about being called a copycat. I don't think finding a girlfriend is the first step. Hello? Are you cutie? Answer me. The name's Kiryu. It matters not, I will dispose of you. Or even the Doraemon one, the Nickelodeon one. I would install all the stuff packs and all the mods. there are so many great mods for 3D Movie Maker. You can get Super Mario models, and there's a Garfield model for Movie Maker. It appears I've lost. Here is your compensation. Sacred wood katana. Make it double. Are there any other people I need to fight at the moment? Any other boss characters? No. So what other side missions am I putting off? Oh, the Mahjong side mission. That's right. I knew there was something I was putting off. Jesse and James for Smash Ultimate. Even if just an assist trophy, they appear in the balloon and throw bombs onto the stage. That's good enough. Just they need to be in the game somewhere. I've come to the realization that Jesse and James are the best part of classic Pokemon. Especially Eric Stewart as James. I didn't realize how often James was in drag, but rewatching the show, almost every other episode. It makes sense when you know the context for the characters in the Japanese version of Pokemon in Pocket Monsters. The context is that they are the lovely, lovely villains. They're meant to be those kinds of people. And I think that just comes across even in the English dub, just with the quality of Eric Stewart's performance. Just amazing stuff. That's one of my favourite episodes, Holy Matrimony. So much lore. It's fantastic. If you examine a vending machine fast enough, the enemies disappear. It's magic. Do you believe in magic? Meowth is definitely an assist trophy, though. We've had the confirmation that Meowth is assist trophy. I need a green vending machine. I need a green Jido Hanbaki right now. The green ones contain muscle soda. Or the purple one. Let me have a look at my completion list. I'm missing 2 mystery drinks. Oh, I've already got a full inventory. Okay. Sorry, not assist trophy. Pokeball. You know what I mean! You know what I mean. If I drink 2 lots, I should have got all the mystery drinks, surely. Do they really give me that many stat points? Surely I've done all the mystery drinks now. Yeah. So I've basically got to just drink 1 of everything in my inventory, and I should have done it. No, I've done those. Can't drink another drop. Can't drink another drop. They're forcing me to not drink anymore. You know what that means. It'll be that Club Sega, I think. Fucking drunk Kiryu. It's because of the mystery drink. Sometimes they make you absolutely smashed. Ooh, locker key! It's one more locker key down. Go deal with those right now. Just gotta wait for Kiryu to sober up a little. Club Sega's the name of the real-life Sega arcade chain. How did I miss one if it's right here? Am I really not paying attention while I'm running around the city? Anyway. How am I doing for lockers? Still a few more in Kamurocho. I've done all the lockers in Sotembori. Shotgun. Torina Maximum. Royal Joker card. That'll be for poker. No, there's no Club Sega anywhere besides Japan, as far as I know. There might be some in other parts of Asia. I wanted to say there was a Club Sega in London, but I don't think there is. There's a Namco arcade, or there was in London. There are no arcades in London, to answer your question. There are 0 arcades in London. Alcohol tolerance max. Token of appreciation max. Increases the chance that items will drop from enemy encounters. I don't necessarily need that. Should just boost stuff up instead. It's time to go for a piss. Splash Battle Milky Nose. Watch your milk stream with your opponents to charge your blast gauge. Once your gauge is full, pump up the power and blast him away with a special milk attack. It's time to go for a piss. Yush. Pissing time. Oh, I lost. The next pisser will fight your P-score. At the volume of Lake Titicaca, the speed of light speed. I failed. I was pissing in an arcade. I was pissing in the toilets. Toilets. Yes, indeed. I failed, though. So annoyed with myself. Surely I've drank every kind of drink now. What am I missing? Can't be that many. Tropical Ultra Melon Lucky Soda. Tropical Ultra Melon Lucky Soda. I gotta find out where I can buy them. Probably on the same machine I can buy the purple drinks, I imagine. Mystery drinks. So a purple vending machine. Which are hard to come by. I would recommend a laptop for uni and college. Just don't get caught playing games during a lecture like I did. That's the whole point of the mystery drink. You just don't know. Oh, I could do with a drink that can boost my attack, though. But that's not what I'm looking for. Locker key! Oh, no, it's not. It's just a gold plate. So have I bought and drank everything out of one of these? I'm missing Lucky Soda and Peach something, right? So I've had those. Oh, a machine where I can buy muscle soda. Thank you. And I saw a locker key. Oh, it's not a locker key, it's just an item. Ah! I get so annoyed because they're not locker keys. I need the locker keys. What's in a green again? Yeah, I got those. Oh, melon. Alright. Cheers. I haven't spotted a melon yet, so fine. Why did I think it was peach? Oh no, my silver plates are full. I'm gonna intervene. The danger to dating is a side mission you can play over and over and over again. So you might as well do it. Oh! Nice one. Silver plate again. What kind of vending machines have we got around here? Purple one! Yes! Oh no, it's a blue one. No melon. Right. It's probably going to be in a purple vending machine then. Those are uncommon. I did see one earlier. The type of soda in the vending machine is defined by its colour. There's only a couple of prefabs that they dot around the place. It doesn't make any sense to me, though, having to buy the drinks from a vending machine, now that they are single-use and you can carry them for as long as you want. Skyward Dork, welcome! Long time no see. I think the last time I saw you was before you got married. How you doing? Very long time ago. Where's that purple vending machine? Pork cutlet sandwich. Oh. You mean like tonkotsu sandwich? Mate. That sounds to die for. I don't even like pork, and that sounds to die for. I know who Gino is, and I'm turning a blind eye to it. What can I say? I appreciate the attention. Ooh, is there something in the doorway of Shangri-La? No. It's just the light playing tricks on me. Where is that purple vending machine? There's something over there, though. Can I go in there? No. It looks like I can, but I can't. It's probably like 2 or 3 purple vending machines in the whole of Camarocho. I don't want to run around the whole of Japan looking for the one vending machine I want when I eventually visit Japan. .7-Eleven, they've still got them in Japan. 7-Elevens. I keep getting Pokemon Go postcards from the 7-Eleven. One of my friends is in that neck of the woods and keeps sending me Japanese Pokemon Go postcards. Japan is not Britain. I know that. That's the problem. Yes, a purple one. I get the feeling it's in here. Fruit Dew. Kiwami drink. Oh, God damn it. I'm gonna have to look this up. Kiwami to Lucky drink. Lucky soda, which has 3 or 4 unique flavors. It was near the batting cage. Okay. Well, I'll be ending soon anyway, because the Pokemon Marathon is about to start back up. I think I've answered everybody's questions. Regarding the current state of the channel, my future employment, video ideas going forwards. I think I've explained everything that this stream was set out to explain. Get rid of the gang. But, batting cages. I know where that is. I know where that is, I think. Why am I saying I think? I know where that is. I've played enough Yakuza games now to know where that is. I've played Yakuza games more times than I've eaten chicken en croûte. Lucky Soda! Ultra Melon! Well, at the very least I could complete this. And Lucky Soda. Drink all vending machine drinks, yes. But has he played a Yakuza game on PC? Yes, I was the first person to do a successful model swap on the PC version. Not that that means anything. I was the first person to copy the contents of one folder into another. Really worth the accolade. Right, I'm going to stop there. As you can see, I put 28 hours, 28 and a half hours into Yakuza Kiwami 2. It's basically been that and job searching for the past week. Alright, I'm going to end here because the Pokemon Marathon's about to start back up. Ugh. Ugh. I need to at least... Even though I didn't stream any of it, Sushi, I've been looking for work. Like I said, all the time I've been out of employment. I don't want to do anything with my channel, you know, until I've got employment in place. So it can't be used as an excuse against me for not looking for work when I'm looking for work. Alright, I think I've mentioned everything I wanted to mention. Future of the channel, video ideas, recent employment. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I'm almost at 2,000 subs. I'm almost at my 10-year anniversary on YouTube, I believe. That's it. Nothing else I need to say. I think that's it. I think that's everything covered. Until next time, if we live that long.